Oh, look at this. We're off to a great fucking start.
What's wrong with your glasses?
You don't see that?
That smudge? What is it? Is it me?
You're being facetious.
Oh. There's a hair.
Alright, tickling me. Felt something.
Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a Q&A with my partner Monica. This is Monica.
Hi.
Before we get started, remember to subscribe if you haven't already and ring the notification bell so you never miss when I make a new video. Okay, so into the Q&A.
Let's do this. I'm ready.
I love that you're as much of a ham as I am.
I'm a total ham.
A total ham.
It's true.
Do you want to pick the first question?
Sure.
There are many to choose from.
Let's see. Ooh, I like that one.
Which one?
Is your couple nickname Eminem? That is really cute, but it is not.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely
Mon and Mags.
Mon and Mags.
Mon and Mags.
Mon
Yeah.
and Mags.
Which is all, yep.
It's a good one.
It's cute.
Yeah. There's already a hashtag also.
So I start that.
Just, yeah, Maggie of course started it.
Yep, only one post, it's mine. So this person asked, how did y'all get to be so connected so quickly? There isn't really an answer for that one, a solid answer, other than we're just like we just clicked immediately in ways I don't think either of us expected. And basically we just started talking and never stopped, and we still haven't stopped. So
yeah, we call each other our mirror.
yes.
Because we're very, very similar, and it's like things are constantly the same. We have some differences, but the majority of things are very much the same. It's wild.
They were eerily the same at first, which is
yeah.
So my mirror, except you're taller than me.
You're shorter than me.
I said I was your fun home mirror because I'm shorter than you. Do you remember that?
I'm not even that tall. I'm 5'7".
Well, you're half a foot taller than me.
She makes it sound like it's that much
foot.
taller.
It is.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you stand up after this and we'll compare.
What's one goal you both have for your future?
Ooh, for our collective future or for our individual futures?
Both?
Okay.
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 So, like a personal goal for me?
Yes.
Okay. So, one of my big goals, which I hope to accomplish within the next year, is to buy a home in Philly. So I'm excited to be a first-time home buyer.
Monica's a realtor also. I feel like that's worth mentioning.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a good personal goal. One of my personal goals is to travel. But it's a little, I don't feel confident about it anymore.
Yeah.
That's one of my personal goals.
But at least you're on your way.
That's true. I got a passport. I'm supposed to get a passport. I
She
will get a
applied
passport.
for the passport.
I applied for a passport. So.
With my convincing, because when I first met Maggie, she did not have a passport.
No.
And I was like, oh wow, we need to open up this gateway and get the party started.
And the party will be started sometime in the near future.
Soon.
Hopefully. So yeah, that's one of my goals. And then as like, what's a together goal?
Together goal is to continually inspire each other.
Oh,
I
like that.
That's one goal that I think is really important in a relationship.
That's a cute one.
And to inspire and support each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, what's your favorite thing to cook together?
Ooh,
This is a fun one.
our favorite thing to cook together.
Ooh. Well,
I like breakfast.
I think, well, of course, because we're mirrors,
Yes.
Breakfast is our favorite meal together.
Yeah.
So pretty much every morning so far in self-isolation, we've been making breakfast together.
Yep.
Which typically involves tofu scramble, a hash brown, and some variation of toast. Yeah, and it's delicious.
And coffee.
Oh, and coffee.
I always
Morning Pour Club.
Morning Pour Club.
Yeah.
Hashtag Morning Pour Club. Join it now. I want to make gifts for Instagram. I realize you can make your own gifts for Instagram stories.
Oh, for morning pours?
Yeah, I want to make them.
All right, do it.
I am.
Okay.
It's on my list. Anyway, join Morning Pour Club. But
That's support right there.
Yes, it is. I always make the coffee, and so yeah. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things to make together because we do it every day, and it's always delicious, and it's my favorite meal. And it's low stress because we know how to make it. There's no fumbling or messing up. It's always the same. Not always the same, but yeah. I like this one. I think a lot of people are wondering this. How are you handling being together so early in your relationship? So right now we're almost at 4 months.
Yeah, we're about
a week
away.
Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, we've been quarantined for over a month now.
Over a month
together.
How's it been like faring for you? How is it being around me 24/7, 7 days a week now for weeks on end? How is that? How's that going for you?
I really like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I feel like, because we're long distance otherwise, and so I feel like we've had the opposite problem where we spend so little of our time together. So it's been really good to get to feel like what it would be like to beyond living with you. It's really truly being trapped with you in a
Definitely
house.
trapped, yeah.
But a glimpse into what living together would be like, and that's good. But no, I love having you so much in person to touch and love, and to have you here when things are rough, and to celebrate things when they're really good. And I just love you so much.
I love you too, baby.
Yeah, so yeah, so I'm enjoying it. It's been also a really great learning experience, and I think it's strengthening our relationship. I wish we didn't have to do it. I was telling my therapist about this. I wish we didn't have to do this. I wish we could just be fucking normal. But I'm glad that we had some time before now to establish like a good foundation for us, so that we were able to do this.
Yeah.
What about you?
We definitely established that foundation, I'd say, within the first 3 months. But I honestly think that it's an awesome like trial run of being together with a new partner 24/7, you know, literally around the clock, 7 days a week, barely going outside. And I think it's a true testament to a relationship, especially in the beginning. And it's a risk, you know, that both of us took, saying, hey, you want to self-isolate together, and we made that choice, and it definitely has strengthened us, and it kind of gives me hope just kind of gives me hope of what's to come in the future.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Someone did ask if we were nervous about making the decision, and I think we were a little bit, but we were very open about like anytime you want me to leave, say it. Anytime you want to leave, say it. No hard feelings, like.
Yeah,
so
the key there is communication. And Maggie and I are both excellent communicators. I've never met anyone who has communicated so clearly, so thoroughly, honestly, as good as me. And so that's been very helpful throughout all of this.
For sure.
General. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that can make or break you, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think this is a good question. How do you navigate faith
You're gonna ask this one?
and religion in your relationship?
You can answer this one.
When I first started talking to Maggie, there were several things I mentioned up front that I know are important things about me, things I'm passionate about, and things that I want any partner of mine to know. And those things are, 1, that I'm vegan, and 2, that I'm Jewish and proud. And I attend Shabbat services regularly. I'm pretty active at my synagogue here in Philly, and it's an important thing in my life. And I kind of brought that up to Maggie, and I'm sure your viewers would love to hear a little bit more about your journey in faith and where you are now. You know, I don't push anything on anyone. I just know how I identify and what feels good to me. And yeah.
Yeah. It's like a whole, it's a whole video, other video. But I'm I'm still on my faith journey. I went to Catholic school K through 12. I feel like I've mentioned that on this channel before, and that really just turned me off of Catholicism, certainly, but then also just kind of soured any like organized religion for me. But then as I've gotten older, I realized they don't all have to be like that. And you're not the first partner I've had who has been Jewish, so it hasn't been like a culture shock or anything for me, but it's been nice to learn more about the actual like principles behind Judaism and to experience virtual Shabbat. And
yeah, Maggie got to experience the past few weeks.
Yeah, first Passover.
And virtual Shabbats via Zoom. That's been really cool. Saying some blessings, listening to me sing, lighting candles. So it's been cool. And if you haven't seen my Instagram,
go ahead, plug it, at Monica Moose Philly.
Okay, it's at Monica Moose Philly. Follow me. Okay, great. That's not the purpose of this. It's to talk about religion. And for those of you that don't know, I was actually raised Catholic, like Maggie. I didn't go to Catholic school, but I did go to CCD, the classes afterwards, and was confirmed eventually through middle school. And I always knew that it wasn't right for me, even from as early as 2nd grade. And so my story is pretty unique. That's definitely a video of how I got there. I did convert to Judaism, but I actually am Jewish. I grew up in a single parent family, and one parent is Jewish, and I lived with the parent who is not Jewish, and so I was raised Catholic, and kind of rediscovered my own identity just a few years ago. So it will be, I think I just celebrated 4 years ago that I converted to Judaism, so it feels good making that choice as an adult. That is a conscious, active decision on my part. If anyone's curious about that, you can reach out to me, DM me. I won't take up your time.
I feel like this is a good time to mention that you're older than me, and so you've had more time to be on your journey and figure things out.
It's true. I started my journey probably at Maggie's age now, which is 26. I'm currently 31, about to be 32 next month. Gemini season.
Watch out.
Watch out.
All stuck inside.
Not gonna be good.
Not good, not good.
Not good.
Yeah. Well, that was a cute little answer. I like that one. You wanna talk about sex, baby? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about sex.
I'm a fucking nerd, I know. Why is she even with me?
What I want to say is I'm actually the nerd, because the only reason I know that song is because of the movie Pitch Perfect.
I don't even know what to say to that. You cute.
I love you.
You cute.
I know. Seriously, my cuteness.
Yeah.
Someone just said to talk about sex. Having the good sex.
That quarantine sex.
Quarantine sex.
Yeah.
Things are very good.
Things are, that's, I'd say, like, I mean, downplaying it, frankly, I would say amazing, very satisfying, very satisfying, which I am quite content with. How about you?
I'm very content.
Okay, yeah.
We should talk about sex on my channel.
Yeah, more updates.
Oh god,
YouTube later,
YouTube might demonetize.
Oh, okay.
I have to have a code word.
Okay. Can the code word be dildo?
No.
Okay.
And I think, again, why it's really good is that we're good communicators, that we're both very open about sex and our desires and trying new things. And we do a relationship check-in every month, which I love it. It's one of the things I brought to you. I
was very impressed with that.
It is important. if y'all are in a relationship, even friendships, honestly, but in a romantic relationship for sure, and you don't do it like a monthly check-in, I would suggest doing that. If you're interested in that, I can make another video about that and tell you the kind of questions that we talk about. It usually takes like maybe an hour or so to go through them all. And yeah, and one of the questions we ask is like, are you satisfied with sex and how often it is? Is there anything you didn't like? Is there anything you want to try? And I feel like it just creates a space where you can have those conversations that might feel awkward to bring up in the moment. And then it's like, when do you bring them up? So
yeah, I was super impressed at like our 1 month dating anniversary when they brought up a Google spreadsheet. And I was like, wow, this is so great. I mean, just so organized. The questions are just perfect. And it's the first time in any relationship I've had where there's been a monthly check-in. And I think it's just super healthy. And I honestly look forward to it every month because it makes for, you know, a good date night in a way too. Yeah. You know, can, you know, create ritual around that and something fun afterwards, like ice cream sandwiches.
Right.
Yeah.
Reward ourselves for doing the work.
Yeah.
Because relationships do take work.
They do.
Where would y'all travel to for your first vacay together? We talked about going to Nova Scotia in the summer because it wouldn't be too hot.
We both don't like being hot.
No, I do not want to be... If I'm going to be hot, I'm going to be by a pool, and you don't like those kind of vacations, which is fine.
Yeah, so. I can never ever go on a cruise. I refuse to ever go on a cruise.
We're not doing that.
But we also did talk about the Pacific Northwest.
Oh yeah, I want to do that too. Yes, yeah. That's probably going to be our first.
Probably going to be our first, just after COVID, and make sure traveling is safe. And
yeah, or we could do a road trip.
Maybe.
How long would that take?
Oh, to the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, we'll take your car then. Not my little Honda Fit.
No, your Honda Fit would blow away. It would just.
My car is the perfect city car. Okay.
That's true.
Anyone else in a city, you know, you can parallel park that baby anywhere.
That's true. My car's like a boat, so
it is.
It is a boat.
I parked it.
It is. Yeah.
How did you each find your personal style? / how would you describe it? Well, my style and presentation have changed over the years. I'd say I fully came into it about 2 years ago now. I present mostly masculine of center, but I do wear a mix of both men's and women's clothing depending on what those clothing items are. And that feels really good to me, but it did take me literally years to get to the point where I am, to be comfortable in my own skin, in my own body, in my own head, and it just, you know, it just took time, and I did it slowly, especially because it involves buying different, you know, articles of clothing, which, you know, it's costly. So I just recommend taking your time doing it. I look through Instagram a lot for just some style inspiration, which is actually how I came across the Maggie McGill.
Okay, we didn't talk about how we met.
Oh wow, we should totally tell that story because I was totally a follower before Maggie started following me.
Yep. And
how that links back into inspiration, style, fashion is because some other queer blogger posted a like queer fall fashion blog post and interviewed a bunch of Instagram people, and I read the blog post. This was maybe back in October.
It was October, yeah.
October, and I followed all the people who were interviewed in that article, and Maggie was one of them. And I just clicked follow. I read their profile. I was like, oh cool, another person that's non-binary. Oh cool, they use they, she pronouns too, just like me. I'm like, oh cool, not too far from Philly. They're in Maryland. Awesome, follow. And that was kind of it. And Maggie didn't follow me at that time. I just, you know, just started following them. And then
I didn't know you existed.
And then after that, you did not know I existed until
it was like early December. Like 2 months later, and a picture of you popped up, and I don't know how. I think it was on someone's story. We really should investigate this at some point. I think it was on someone's story, and it was just like your picture, like a share of your Instagram photo, and I was like, hello. And I was just like, oh, okay. Oh. I was like, you know, well, I was interested in that. And so I just went to your picture and I commented on it with a little flirty.
A flirty, bold comment.
A little flirty, bold comment. And just, you know, I was like, let the chips fall where they may. And Monica responded confusingly with only emojis. And I was like, okay. So I let them take the next move. Which was sliding into my DMs.
Yes, I did a little DM slide. That either that same day or the next day, I can't remember.
Yeah. And
just said like, hey, thanks for commenting on my photo. I'm honored. I've been following you for a little bit now.
You said you were a big fan.
Okay, I said I was a big fan, which I am.
You are.
Still am.
And now I'm a big fan of you.
And I just said, let me know if you're ever in the Philly area. Would love to meet up. And the conversation never stopped from that moment. Which does lead to our first kiss, because it happened during the first date.
Yeah, it did.
And so I think Maggie should tell this.
I'll tell the first part, and then you tell the second part.
Fine, agreed.
So, so we've been talking for like around 2 weeks at this point, and we had talked a lot about kissing because we're both very bold and forward, and we're just like, hey, like, I can't wait to kiss you, like, you know, I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, I think I'm gonna have to kiss you when I see you, like, and I was like, yes, please, like, give me those kisses. And I was like, I don't say shit to say it, you know? So, I was hyped for this. Like, I'm ready to kiss you.
You're ready to walk the walk, and not just talk the talk.
Yeah, no, I don't, yeah. And so, so I got there on time, and parked my car, and like was waiting on a little bench looking over like water, because it was like a scenic, watery boardwalk type situation, and Monica was late.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, I told you I was.
I made a wrong turn.
Monica made a wrong turn, and was late, so I was waiting there for like 5 minutes, maybe.
5 minutes.
But it
does not even count as late.
I mean, it was December, we were outside, you know, it's fine. Anyway, so they pulled up, and like, I like could see like I could see them out of the corner of my eye, but I like didn't get up yet because I was so nervous. And then you got out of your car and like kind of like walked. No, you didn't walk up to me, but you just kind of like stood on the sidewalk.
Well, Maggie was just sitting on a bench with her back to me. And so like, I'm like, does she see that I'm here? And so of course I'm coming up, like I got in my car and I come up to the side, and I'm like, the first thing in my head was like, wow, she really is short.
I am short, yeah.
That's the first thing I noticed, because she said like, oh, I'm 5'1", right?
Yeah. And
I'm like, okay, definitely 5'1". So I felt very tall in that moment.
You are tall.
And then literally we hug, and Maggie says, we finish hugging, and Maggie says, can I kiss you? Just like that. Can I kiss you? And I'm like, yes. And so we kissed.
Yeah, we did.
Just like that.
We kissed when we met for the first time.
We kissed when we met for the first time.
And I feel like that just makes sense.
Yeah, we hugged.
For who we are.
And we kissed each other.
Yep.
Fun fact.
No.
Fun fact.
It's not fun.
That I learned after our first date.
I never told you that.
Maybe even a month or so after.
I should have waited until our first anniversary.
I learned that Maggie was so nervous to meet up with me that morning that they forgot to brush their teeth.
I didn't brush my teeth
that morning.
I forgot.
They completely forgot to brush their teeth.
I mouthwashed outside my car.
She mouthwashed outside of her car.
And then drank coffee.
I did not see this.
On the way. Oh, that was before I left.
Yeah, so forgot to brush her teeth, and then used some mouthwash, and then had coffee in the car, and then that was it. And it's funny because one of the first details I remember, like during that kiss, is, oh, coffee breath, cute. It's a morning date. And,
oh God, it was like 9 a.m., wasn't it? It was like 9 a.m.
It was early.
Because I had to go to a party in the evening.
Yeah.
It was like 9 a.m. I fucking love us. We met for our first date at fucking 9 a.m. and kissed immediately.
very us.
It's very us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just knew we were into each other.
For sure.
Like.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah.
And the time just flew by, honestly.
Yep.
We were there for
hours?
like 5 hours, just talking, walking, sitting down, just watching like the beautiful scenery. And
I didn't look at any scenery. I was looking at you the whole time.
Oh, okay.
You did look at scenery though.
I
I didn't. I couldn't not look at you. I was like in awe that you were there.
Yeah,
Like,
it was pretty wild to
Yeah.
have such a strong virtual connection and then to meet that person in real life,
Yeah.
IRL, and
Yeah.
then to just continue that connection, because you never know, like meeting someone
Yeah.
online, you don't know how they're going to be in person.
Right. We
what
FaceTimed
that-
like 3 times, so.
Yeah, the FaceTime helped. I was so nervous to FaceTime.
So nervous.
And very nervous to meet up in person too, but
I was less nervous about that. I was
Yeah.
still nervous. I just remember we just kept texting each other like, ah! And we would count
down.
Remember we used to count down?
Yeah, it'd be like 2 hours.
Yeah.
1 hour. 11 minutes.
11 minutes. Yeah, that was so cute.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I'll do that when you're in the shower.
Okay.
I'll text you 5 minutes. Like you're pooping, you're just like 8 minutes.
8 minutes. So that's our first date and first kiss story.
What are your favorite parts of spending quarantine together and your favorite thing that's come from quarantine?
Yeah, I think that's a good question to end with.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Does Mon love Halloween as much as I do? No. But that's okay.
I'm pretty sure
But you love the fall.
I love fall.
And that really matters to me.
And I do really like Halloween, but I would say Maggie's love for Halloween is more of an obsession.
Yes.
And so I wouldn't call mine an obsession, but I do have a general love and appreciation for Halloween. I love dressing up. Have never been to Salem. I would love to go there.
You will.
But I just love fall. It's easily my favorite season. And I love the clothing, I love the style, I love the colors. It's just beautiful.
I can't wait to take you to Salem.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Okay, so favorite parts about spending quarantine together.
So I can
favorite thing
show
that's
you my stew and my cauldron.
Oh my god. I can't wait to have a sip of your magic stew
That is right.
from your cauldron.
From my cauldron. Yeah. No code words here, people.
Oh, unfortunately not. I wish it was.
Okay, so favorite things.
Favorite thing that come from quarantine or spending quarantine together.
I don't know. What do you think? You want me to go first? Favorite thing that's come from quarantine has been, well, one, I've never done a long distance relationship before. And so that is like a totally new concept for me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I really miss Maggie. And, you know, sometimes we'll go, the most we've gone is like 2 weeks without seeing one another. And that gets to be pretty long, those 2 week periods. And now it's just having Maggie here 24/7, 7 days a week, you know, it's like
It's like a polar opposite of that situation.
it's yeah, so it's way different.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just so appreciative and grateful that she's here, that she decided to self-isolate with me, and how much I've gotten to learn about her. We've really explored cooking, different recipes, ingredients. Our panini press has been solid, and we've done like some cute things like movie nights, like for date nights, where I'll make homemade popcorn. I don't have a microwave. I make it on the stove, like from kernels, and that shit is dope. You can really season it to however you want. And we got a Slurpee, a Coke Slurpee.
The 7-Eleven?
From the 7-Eleven, because Maggie introduced me to
Oh, yes, I did.
ices. I had never had a Coke icy.
At the movies?
At the movies.
Gotta get it. Gotta
And
have
so
it.
now I love them. And that's been, I think my favorite thing is just spending as much time as I want to with you. And that's been really helpful for me and solidifying our relationship.
Yeah, I would say the same thing, like just being able to spend so much time with you, both like idle time and like more quality time, And it's kind of like, instead of like choosing when we will see each other, which is how we were before, it's like choosing when we don't want to see each other. And so I much prefer that option.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah, it's just been so nice to have you, to be with you. I love being with you. And I think the fact that we are with each other literally 24/7 and like we're still doing good, I say we're doing great.
Yeah.
I think it just speaks a lot about us and us individually and us together. So, yeah.
I love you, baby.
I love you, baby. Alright, we should end our Q&A because I gotta edit this shit.
Bye.
Oh, that's not how you end a video.
That's how I end the video. How do we end it?
You say, thank you for watching. You gotta thank the people for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
And you remind them to subscribe if they haven't already.
It's your channel. You gotta do that. Go ahead.
Will you tell them?
I'll say thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching our Q&A. I know you've been very patient. Make sure to subscribe to Maggie's YouTube channel and on social media at Maggie McGill.
It's on the screen now and in the description box below. The little head bob weave thing right there.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like. Leave a comment if you have any additional questions. If you want to talk about how cute Monica is, that's fine. I'll allow it. I think it all the time. And yeah, just thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient with me while I wasn't creating content. And I hope to do more. And yeah, this is my new partner, y'all. I'm so freaking happy. Yay! I was waiting for you.
Here I am, baby.
Oh my god. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.